when their guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all, Weather Guy here. We are back with more of The Rise of the Golden Idol. We're getting into Chapter 3 today. But before we do that, I realized something when I was on this screen. And that's that this guy over here, from the very first scenario, is Oriel Toussaint. I knew I'd recognize him from somewhere. He was our first scenario, but he was also in our last video as one of the auctioneers, right? As one of the people bidding on the auction. I don't know if auctioneer is the right word to use there. And again, this is set present day. So let's hop into Chapter 3, The Machine. The story continues in Chapter 3, The Machine, in which an extrakinetic investigation yields terrifying results. Fantastic. Now, these videos have been taking about an hour each lately, so we'll see. Oh, speaking of our guy, there he is. Ignition. A dangerous technology is unleashed. Fantastic. So we know this guy. This is chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. Do we already have his name? Is it just going to give it to us? No. This is a fairly short one. We only have 35 words. Blue ink. Ooh, if I got a fingerprint. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. I think this is where things are going to get out of hand with the idol. Book title Primary Sources Studies Lemuria, 1200 to 1300. Reading glasses. So this is probably our Professor Toussaint's glasses here. And that would be his fingerprint. Which we'll have to remember to grab that once we get his name. Yeah. June 18th. Leonard Graves, How to Make Friends, Keep Them, and Use Them. Oh, it's one of those self-help books from the author of Caught Them Off Guard. Orange fingerprint. The Harmony Foundation, an inner state of true harmony, repair your emotional divide. So this is probably Tessa's locker if she's around. Jack. Great. Short for jacket. A book titled Organic Chemistry 3rd edition. I've heard organic chemistry is very tough. And a book titled Key Mechanical Theory. Need both hands to complete the circuit? Question mark. High conductivity? Exclamation point. Structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. So these are pieces of the idol here that were like in the base, I think, in the first game. And you have to arrange them in a certain way to cast certain, like, spells, right? Overqualified, ignored. Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. Crowley Leadership Training. Activated an opportunity there. Dr. Westlake. Thank you. Nathan Hoyle. That's the name that we heard before on the scenario with the murder that was being covered up, and it was like a reporter situation. I think Nathan Howell might have been... I forget who Nathan Howell was exactly, actually. I think he might have been... I'm not sure. Anyway, Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, board president. So if we find Spender, it's going to be an alcoholic probably. Oh, this is probably Dr. Westlake's locker as well. Oriole, that's our guy. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th, so that's today. Unlock lab door, they won't have active swipe cards. Oriole looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties, thank God. So let's go back to this one. Is this Eugene? No. Managerial staff. So we have Uriel here. So we can go ahead and put that on. Oriole, rather. We can also go to our fingerprints. Oriole was this white one. Okay. 15 words to go. Cleaning supplies. Cheesy corn chips. Oh, this is red. So if we find red fingerprints, or it might be the orange dusty one. That was in this one? No. Orange powder. That could be the chips. Storage boxes labeled Harmony Foundation. Mints. Miss Land's Lake Finest Whiskey. Okay. What did he say again? He needs his reading glasses. Okay. So there's going to be a fire in here. Yeah. Jesus Christ. What a scene. Is that his fingerprint? I can't tell. Testing approved. Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. Okay. You're blaming me? I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. Okay. Marie and Tim. Marie. Tim. Fantastic. Such power. Fascinating. I think that shut it down. An instant camera. His access card. Wonder if we need to know this access card information. Controls device. Some sort of spell here. Another fingerprint. Does that match this one? Can't tell. But presumably he's the one activating it. Fingerprints all over this too. This one has like red smudges on it. Dr. Nowak. Oh, this is our doctor who died in one of the first scenes. Lab notes. Device function unknown danger equals question mark. Metals identified. High reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Sassant says Lemurian in origin. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. No tests before board approval. Danger potentially high by MW. Okay. Mr. Marmot relegated. That's probably maybe not him. Laboratory access card revoked. So Marmot lost his card, so we'll find someone who's missing his card. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. That wasn't supposed to. Ow. He doesn't have an access card. This is probably Marmot. Great. We also have to look at the controls. Figure out who touched what, which I think we just wait to do this until after we do the prints, you know? Print here as well. Lots of prints. We have all the words. We need one more spot. Which I have missed somewhere. In here. Another fingerprint with a little triangle on it. It looks like hints of an orange smudge too. Lots of stuff. So whoever writes up here probably did the blue. Reynolds fiasco. There's a lot going on here. Hierarchy as well. Which we don't have available to us yet. Gosh, this is a complex one actually. There's a lot going on. How are we supposed to figure out all these prints? So many. Toussaint. And then on our names, that's also going to be Toussaint. That helps. Let's make sure no one else is missing an access card. This guy's presumably the boss. That guy has an access card. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. She does. I saw you touch the machine. Okay. But there's fingerprints all over the machine. We just know that he's one of the ones who touched it, Tim. Okay. This wasn't supposed to... Ah! I wish I could go back and see the first scene. I guess I can technically. Let's leave this for a second. Let's go back. Look at our victim from before. For a quick check, right? Look at Dr. Nowak. Actually, let's look at our story here too, right? Because we have that info here too, right? Brandon Bagman's tuition. Isaac Nowak is the guy. Yeah. Sebastian Walsh was the guy. Okay. Anyway, let's look at this body again real quick for Nowak. Just to see if we recognize him. I need to look at where we're at in the timeline as well. Can't tell at all, man. You can't tell at all who this is. That's unfortunate. Let's look for a green tie, yellow shirt. We'll see. This game is tough. It's like really tough, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I like watching how things unfold, figuring out how things connect. It's very satisfying. Super clever game, you know? Kinda love it. No, not him. We're looking for an Isaac, actually. Do we have an Isaac available? No. But we got all the words. Oh, this could be Nathan Nowak. That was a son, right? Gosh, I gotta go back again. I'm pretty sure it's Nathan. And that means what? I mean, it means we're in the present day, right? After all the other scenes. Because the son would have grown up and is doing this now. I didn't need to click on this scene, I don't think. I think I could have just done the story mode stuff for the chapter. Brandon Bagman's tuition, that's right. Okay, never mind, I was mistaken. Yeah. Elizabeth Nowak, Isaac Nowak. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's look at the scene that has Elizabeth in it. Just because I want to double check what the other relative's name was that's there. Man, this all really ties together. This guy, who is Jack Nowak, which is one of the names, and it's him. He's the guy that was by the machine in Morecambe. Okay, Jack Nowak. Great, we got that. We got that info. That will be helpful, I think. So we are what, 8? We've done 8 so far, and I think there's 20. After we finish this, we'll have 9 done. Gosh, this is a saga. This is a saga. Game is so tough. Alright, so this should be Jack. We should have Jack available, yes. Jack Nowak. That helps. Now we're only missing fewer names. Now I'm looking for Cheeto fingers. Or evidence that someone had been drinking, right? Dr. Westlake. Who's Dr. Westlake? We know it's not him. We think he's Marmot. Let's go back here to the Westlake thing. All this info. Nathan Hoyle, board president. Yeah, this is in 75, so this is about almost a year later from our previous scenes. Mr. Spender. Direct superior. Spender. Okay. This guy looks like the superior, right? And his name's Spender. I think that's going to be Spender, last name. And he's the one that was accused. What else does he have on him? Nothing. Great. But he was accused, and does this help? So this is probably his whiskey, then. Right? Don't know who Dr. Westlake is, because that could be either of these two. But we don't have a Nathan Hoyle here. Okay. Oh, was this the one about alcoholism, though? Okay. So that means that the fingerprint that goes to... Is that this one? Yes. So this should be Spender's. So let's go ahead and put that in there. I gotta figure out who Blue is. Someone who writes these. Zero alcohol policy. This is probably Westlake. No testing, awaiting board approval. Yeah. This is probably Westlake there. Because they're complaining about drinking, right? So that's probably whoever Westlake is. What's curious, this fingerprint, does that match the other one? No, these two don't match. These two kind of match. Huh. Okay. So it could have been someone else. It's not necessarily his hand here, right? How are we going to find out who has Cheeto fingers? The Reynolds pitch all over again. They keep mentioning Reynolds. Dr. Westlake's team. I feel like she's Dr. Westlake. And she has a lab. I think that makes sense. We're gonna go with that. Reynolds. Reynolds. The Reynolds pitch. What does that mean? Instant camera. What's the deal with the instant camera? Mr. Mama, relegated laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. Oh, yep. MW. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because that would be Marie Westlake. Perfect. Okay. So I'm pretty confident that's Marie Westlake. That's her team. This is the guy who vouched for her. Tim. This could be Tim Spender, huh? The Reynolds pitch. Where else did that come up again? The Reynolds pitch? Let me find it. Let's keep looking. I think I just had to reread things until they come up, right? We know that this had to be probably handled by a lab member. Nothing else on him. Cheesy corn chips. Okay. Cleaning supplies. This is like the janitorial thing, right? It's not him. We've seen janitorial stuff before, right? Jack to clean glassware. Okay. Jack is... So we have Jack and Eugene. Okay, Jack is cleaning the glassware, so that means that the glass one is by Jack Nowak. That helps. Yeah, we're just going to start going back through everything again, because we'll pick up more stuff doing that. Don't need those books, I don't think, though. June 18th, we don't have the exact date. We know it's 75, so we do have the exact date. Orange powder, so this is going to be by our janitor, who we just learned is Eugene. So this should be Eugene, because it's orange. Makes sense. Leonard Graves, how to make friends, keep them and use them. Okay. Brown coat, Jack. Oh yeah, this is our guy. Both hands to complete circuit. Manager and board. President. Inspection on the 18th. So board president is here. Right? And board president, we know, is Nathan Hoyle. So Nathan Hoyle is one of these names. We know it's not him. So I think this is actually Spender. And that, because that would be manager. And that would mean that this guy is Nathan Hoyle, the board member, which makes sense because he looks old. That would make this person Eugene. Nice. Nice. Sick. It's great. Okay. We have all the names. We have, let's put in the names into here a little bit more. Eugene Marmot. Tim Spender. And all we have left is this person, who is Nathan Hoyle. Incredible. All we have left is controls, which we can just sync up with the fingerprints, I think. So this one should be Eugene Marmot, which is him. That one, which is more like this, is our Jack Nowak, I think. This one, which is shaped more like this, is our Tim Spender. This one, which has a little triangle on the left, it looks like, goes up. This is probably our... Huh. Could this be our Nathan Hoyle? No, not Nathan Hoyle. He's just walking in. Whose fingerprint is that? Could this be someone else's right here? Besides our Jack Nowak? Did I push that too? No, that's definitely it. It has a little hump underneath too. I think this one's going to be Oriole. And then he like ran out of the room. No. Pretty good about this one. I think these make sense. So then it would be what? Let's look at... Could be this? No. Yeah, it's not that. The him again? It is. Oh yeah, I guess if you look at it closely, it is that. Okay, okay. So we have all these things though. Can we do hierarchy yet? No. Events though. So this is going to be Marie Westlake's team. Work to get our words up now. Probably don't need the fingerprints at this moment. Reconstruct the device. Yes. After performing what? Tests without results? Approval. Blank blank had his blank revoked. This is going to be... who again? Marmot, right? I think, yeah. had his card revoked, or whatever the word is. Access card. On the day of the board inspection, the blank device was blank activated. Oh. No, this is going to be the like unlocked, right? Lab was unlocked is what we're looking for. To allow Tim Spender and Nathan Hoyle to enter the lab. Easy enough. This gave blank blank the blank to blank them in. Enter them in. Let's see. It's going to be both hands. Here. This is going to be Eugene again. Let's look back. The room, what she says. Someone says that it worked anyway. Oh, it was in the notebook, I think. Someone had it in a notebook. Was it in here? Not this. He didn't have it. Was it written up here? Yes. Yes. Okay. Use both hands to touch the device or controls of the device. It blank activated and he caught fire. Okay. On the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow Tim Spender and Nathan Hoyle to enter. This gave blank blank them in. Follow. Oh, okay. Marmot again. Right? Let him follow them in. The opportunity. We did so good. Let's go. That feels incredible. We had a good day today, y'all. Everything correct? Can you believe it? Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the opaque board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Easy. Interesting we never had to fill out the hierarchy thing. Maybe that's going to come up. Oh yeah, it's a main thing. Hi Nathan, I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the emotion studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Okay, so this is to Nathan Hoyle, the board president who we just saw entering the room. This is Tim Spender, the manager jerk who was arguing with Marie Westlake, and he's talking about how he thinks she's a good person for the job, and that's what Marie Westlake was referencing in the scene whenever they're talking about how he, spoke up for her. And it's also mentioning Tessa, who is the historian who collected all of the pieces, right? Great. Now we have this. With blank from the blank, we're missing so many words here. Ran the blank. They use blank to build and believing it could blank. Okay, let's look at our hierarchy though. We can maybe use names from this, right? Oh no, we just have pictures. So, board president is him. This guy is... what? What's his actual... he's not up here. He's a professor. He's somewhere in here. Right? But where? I couldn't tell you exactly. He has his own thing, so I don't think he's an independent consultant, right? Maybe he is. Oh no, he's a history consultant. He had all those books. Okay. That's all we got for today. We did really well. I'm pretty happy with that. Next time we're going to knock out this one with all the lovely peace signs. I believe we saw these people last episode with Tessa as she was... let's go back real quick to show you what I'm talking about. She was sort of leading them. I think we go back actually. To this one? I think it's these people here. Yeah, him. So I think we're going to see this sort of scene next time, potentially, with the followers of the cult, or whatever you would like to call it. But great. I love this scene, by the way, on the starter menu. It's so sick. I hope we get to see this. I just love this image of the guy on the little motorcycle. But that's all we got today. I feel happy about it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of others. And I will see you next time. Peace out.